So last time we talked about the rock band and it was in Forest. I think today I want to talk about this one situation that happened to me. It was a rap music video for a artist that you probably know as Famous Dex, and I think it was featuring ASAP Rocky. That music video came out a bunch of years ago. I think it was, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago. Don't quote me on that. So normally on a film set, we work 12 hours. That's minimum. You know, you allot your time to work 12 hours. Anything past 12 hours is considered overtime. To give you a little backstory as to why we're shooting this video, previously they had a shoot day selected with a whole different crew, and Famous Dex had some personal matters that he needed to attend to, and he couldn't show up. So they paid the crew, and they said, hey, we're gonna postpone the shoot whenever he feels better. We're gonna restart it. Thankfully that happened, because that's how I got hired on that job. So yeah, we go into this what is it, like warehouse, like old, almost rundown, rusty warehouse. It's supposed to look dingy because that's the vibe that they're going for, and we're there to light it. We're there to light the whole environment. They set up some fences, some chain link fences that we had to put lights on. We had to put lights on. We had to get on a scissor lift and put lights on, rig the lights to the roof of the location. And we had a van scene where we had to rig lights on the interior of the van. It was a whole day. And what we usually end up doing is, you set up, you prep for the shoot the whole day, and you prep the lights, you prep the cameras, and sometimes the artist is a little late. That happens. It's understandable. But usually, within hour 9, hour 10, you're usually shooting with the artist. You usually don't have the artist for that long unless they're not that big and they have to stay there for the whole shoot. But yeah, most of the time is you have the artist for 1 or 2 hours, and you got to get all your shots done, and you got to get all unless it's very intensive where the actor's acting in it, and he's doing a lot. If it's just like a performance music video where he is rapping to the camera and that's it, that could be easily done. And that was what we were doing for most of the shoot. So I'm dusty. I'm in the middle of everything. I got sweat because it's like the middle of summer. Every nook and cranny that we have to run cable because lights need electricity. it was just dusty, and I was like sneezing every 5 minutes. So we're prepping the shoot. We got all the lights done, the camera's set, and Famous Dex was there already, so that's a good check mark. But ASAP Rocky was still not there. I think it was like hour 11. Yeah, I think it was hour 11. ASAP Rocky comes in. Mind you, this is a 12-hour day. ASAP Rocky comes in, looks at the lighting, and says, 'cause I wasn't the lighting designer on that shoot, and says to the director, he was like, hey, this isn't what we had last time. The director called up the lighting designer. Hey, he says this isn't what we had last time. And the lighting designer, he's very, a lot of when it comes to the industry, you always want to have an artistic side of you that nobody has. And that's what the lighting designer was trying to do. He's like, I don't really light that way that you guys had last time, but I could definitely make it look better by lighting it the way I know how to light it. And ASAP Rocky took it into consideration. Then he dismissed the lighting designer, not like fired him, but he's like, we're good. And then he told the director, he's like, I want this changed back to what we had last time. So we had to completely redo the lighting, change the colors, change the position of the lights. Hi, I'm Bleed Blue. Welcome to my channel. If I keep popping up on your recommendeds, or if you're just new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps the channel grow. Thank you. And this takes, 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. So we're on overtime right now. We're making good money. We rearrange everything. He signs off on it. We're exhausted because we are supposed to be home sleeping by now, but we are just starting to shoot. We are just starting to record, and yeah, it was exhausting. I think that was one of my longest days on set. I think that was almost like 18. I don't even remember. That's how burnt out I was. I was 18 to 19 hours, something like that, roughly around there, of just, you know, being on set, being awake, being on and running left and right. That is not the first time I worked with A$AP Rocky. I've worked with him several times, but it was the first time that I've worked with Famous Dex, and I don't think I've ever worked with him again. That was definitely a very cool shoot. Let me see if I could pull up a little clip from it. There it is. So yeah, that red room wasn't supposed to be red. We had a whole different lighting setup. There he is. He just straight up shut down the whole set. He's like, yo, I don't like this, change it up. Wait a minute, wait a tick, shaking my wrist. Nothing was fake on my wrist. The result of the hands, with the face hated the face. I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm Rick James. You can see this van right here. We had to put tubes on the inside. We also had a little light on a blue light on the outside to accent the car and just edge it out from the darkness because it was falling too much into darkness. So we're back here. I hope you guys enjoy that song. I'm gonna have another one next time, next stream.